Hey, gorgeous people. Let me take a look, make sure we're live. It's thinking about it. Come on. Why are we not live? It says it's live. Let's double check. Let me look on my phone. Technology, right? Wah, wah. Not going there. We're live on YouTube though, so that's good news. Aha. Facebook is like, nope. Let's try this again. If you are watching on YouTube, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I would love to interact with you and answer your questions live. And in order to do so, I need you to head on over to the Facebook page, which is at businessstraightedup.com/community, so that I can answer your questions. Let me figure out how to reset Facebook here. Wah, wah, wah. Let's try again. I just listened to a podcast by Amy Porterfield about tech problems and about people who are paralyzed by tech, and they just don't do things because they're afraid of the technological accounts and things that they need to know. And I am very comfortable with tech, and yet here we are still dealing with things that don't work. Sometimes it just happens. You can't take it personally. You can't get upset about it because it is literally just life. That's how it works. So I'm reconnecting Facebook right now so that we can get in there and hopefully it'll work this time. Come on now. So many of my students tell me they won't go live because of stuff like this. And that sucks. Do what you got to do. You figure it out. We always do, right? Especially for us ladies, we always just figure it out. Okay. It says it's going live in Facebook. YouTube, thank you so much for your patience while I had to reconnect everything. And again, if you are like, I don't want to do this because it terrifies me, all the tech stuff. What if it doesn't work properly? You know what? Just accept the fact that it's not going to work properly all the time. You're going to have technical hiccups, things that don't work, and that's totally okay. It's not personal. It's not something that you need to freak out about. You're going to have technical hiccups. There we go. Okay, we are officially live. Let me make sure that everyone who wanted to be here can be here. Let me get some people tagged. I know that Samantha wanted to watch, and Sean is here. Hey, Sean. And I know that Kayla wanted to watch. So I'll just be tagging people. So I'm so sorry for the delay, guys. Facebook had interrupted the connection for me to go live, so I had to refresh it. I was just talking to YouTube for a little bit. But I'm here now, and I was just talking about how so many of my students don't want to implement some of these marketing strategies because of the tech. They don't know how to do it. They don't feel comfortable with it. What if things don't work? And the reality is that things won't work. It's going to happen. It's not if, it's a matter of when, because shit happens and you just keep going. You just keep going with it. Sean said, computers and tech. Yeah, good times. And I'm actually really comfortable. I have an IT background. I used to work in IT networking. I used to work for a school district in their IT. I also taught IT stuff. So I'm very comfortable with it. But the reality is that we rely really heavily on something that's imperfect. And there are times that it's not going to work, and that's okay. So, hi, I missed you guys last week. I was in Atlanta, or hot Atlanta, and I spent some time with my people while I was there. And by my people, I mean people with fins, AKA my whale shark. I saw whale shark for the first time ever. Holy shit. You guys, I just sat in the gallery because they have this gallery set up that has like these giant steps that you can sit on and watch them. And I just cried because the beauty and the amazing power. Like I don't want to talk about it too much because I did my makeup today and then I'm gonna cry again. But it was absolutely amazing. I went to the Georgia Aquarium. Sean said he went. Yes, I did. I went by myself, which was interesting because I don't know. Can any of my moms relate? Like I went and I could do what I wanted to do, and I could like go to the dolphin show when like I wanted to go. It was so weird. Sean said, I told you we sat there for an hour. Yeah, I sat there just sobbing. Like I was grateful for the mask because it was hiding the fact that I was sobbing. Like between the mask and the glasses, I could hide the fact that I was just sitting there amazed by these crazy, amazing animals. And 2 years ago, 3 years ago now, we went to the Caribbean and I had an over the top experience with the stingray. I'm not going to go into it now because again, I just did my makeup and I'll be crying. But stingray is an eye, man. Like we connect every time I'm with one. They follow me around, and I don't know why, but we connect. Like we get along really well. So this stingray followed me around in Georgia too. It would go back and like it would follow me against the window. So Georgia was amazing. I had the best peach cobbler I've ever had in my life. Even more importantly, I was surrounded by an amazing group of women who were just taking full advantage of their lives. And I feel like so many of us don't. So I'm going to talk more about that in a podcast episode because it is overwhelming to me and I really want to gather my thoughts there. But let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions, things you need help with on your business. If you're watching on YouTube and you have questions, I can't keep track of everyone's chat. I'm so sorry. So head on over to Facebook at businessstraightup.com/community, and that will bring you straight to my little corner of Facebook where I help business owners with marketing and business and all the things on the back end of running a business, because I work with a ton of photographers, especially because that's my jam. But so many of them love what they do and they know how to take a gorgeous photo. They don't know how to run a business. And you can be the best at what you do, but if you can't market yourself, you're not going to be doing it for long, at least not profitably. People don't like to hear that. Sometimes I've cut a lot of hell for that. And the reality is that per IRS guidelines, if you're not making a profit at some point, then you're not a business, you're a hobby. And that is a beautiful thing because it's just math. We can figure it out and we can grow and we can do what we want to do. But I wanted to talk today about diversified marketing. And if you have a question, please drop it in the chat. I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have. If you have something coming up that you want another pair of eyes on or help with, I am so happy to help you with that. But if I don't have any questions coming in, then I'm going to move forward with my list of things because it is never ending. And I wanted to talk about diversified marketing. And a lot of times we talk about this in the context of social media, and that is important. But people always ask me, like, how did you grow your business to be what it is? Because I'm multiple six figures, guys. And you know how I got there? It wasn't by just focusing on one marketing strategy. Everyone wants a plan, right? Everyone wants the step. Everyone wants a blueprint, a guideline. Everyone wants something that they can do that will take their business crazy beyond their wildest dreams. And I can give you those things. I have the plans, I have the templates, I have those things, but the reality is that it's putting those things together that is really going to grow your business exponentially. You can do SEO. I teach SEO. I love SEO. SEO is amazing. I think it's a must-have for any business online. And you can do SEO, and you should, but it's not the only thing you should be doing. And you can do social media, but it's not the only thing you should be doing. And you can do email marketing. And I love email marketing, but it's not the only thing you should be doing. Right now, I'm actually learning poorly, but I'm learning how to do Instagram Reels. And I am not a video person, guys. Like, I am not one of those girls that's going to get on there, like those super sassy fall girls, their pumpkin spice latte. And I love my pumpkin spice lattes, but I don't have like the perfect outfit and the perfect boots with the hat that goes with it. That's just not me. I'm a leggings and t-shirt or jeans and t-shirt kind of girl with big earrings, but I'm not going to be that girl like dancing on a reel going, because it's just not my thing. And I tried it. And I'll probably keep trying it to see if I can get better at it, but it's not my favorite thing. There are going to be some marketing avenues that you may not necessarily love, but that really help grow your business. All of it should be working together. When you have a puzzle, it really sucks to be missing one piece, right? I'm a puzzle girl. Last night, I turned on Christmas music. Don't judge me. I turned on Christmas music and I had a glass of wine, blackberry wine. It was delicious. And I was doing my puzzle because I'm working on one right now. And it was such a beautiful night. And when you have a puzzle and you have all these pieces and the finished product is a business that runs and has amazing profit, sustainability, and that feels good, they're all pieces to a puzzle. And everyone wants a framework, guys. Everyone wants this thing. And people are looking for guides and they're looking for courses. And I got those. Okay. If you have skills that are specific that you want to learn, like you want to learn SEO, go to SEO4photographers.com. I got you. But SEO is not the only thing. These are all different skills that come together. So Sean said, I think that reel is what people want now, like reality TV. My reel is boring. I know people say it's not, but my reality is a very messy office that I'm currently working on redoing. I have gifts for people sitting on my desk that haven't been, real is not necessarily exciting. Like my office is crazy messy. And I used to judge myself for it and get upset about it, but I don't anymore. It's okay. Why am I going to beat myself up over something stupid like that? It doesn't hurt me. It's okay. I got my daughter's school pictures on my desk. I have, this is kind of cool. This is an alarm for when I'm traveling for the door for the hotel room. I have my dry erase marker from my sign yesterday. Real is messy and it's okay. I don't know why Instagram would want to see that. If they want to, they can. So I want to talk about diversifying your marketing and how do you do that without being completely overwhelmed? How do you do all the things without being overwhelmed by them? Well, I schedule everything. Like real-time stuff from me is pretty rare, only because I really like to think about what I'm posting. Now, you guys probably saw me share yesterday that I was in the laundry room switching out laundry and my cleaners mopped me in and I was stuck. So you guys saw that. That was real. It's just life. But what's funny about that is those are not the posts that get most engagement for me. I don't know. It's interesting to look at because everyone is different. Samantha said, I think we need to see more reality makes us feel better about our own lives. That's true. That's true. But you guys can see the shelf behind me with all my books and like my dog treats and the pencil sharpener. Oh, no, it's not focusing. There we go. So you guys can see all this, like this mess over here is my norm. And I don't want to move the camera because it'll completely mess up and distort it. But that's the rest of my office too. You're right though, Samantha. It does make us feel better about our own lives because life is messy. And I'm not just talking about like a mess in your house, but running a business is messy. And you try things and they don't work. So back in the day when I was still doing weddings and engagements, I set up this special package with a personal chef, and it was going to be a date night option. And I thought it was a great idea. And these couples could come and do a date night, but also get photos. And the chef would deliver their dinner to wherever we were. They could have a picnic. It was like this amazing idea. I really loved it. And I had it available for 2 years. And guess how many I booked? Wah, 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 0. Not one person booked that. Another reason I don't do minis because it was kind of a mini. But ideas flop. They fail. And it's okay. It's messy. We got to try something new. It's another piece of that puzzle, right? It's diversifying our marketing. It's deciding, okay, well, I have the Facebook group. I've read the guide that's provided by someone, loved it, have my Facebook group. It's good. But what else can I add to my little quiver of marketing weapons, so to speak? It's a little archery geek talk in there. What else can I do to continue to grow my business? And understanding that what got you to where you're at is not going to move you forward. If you are at, and I'm just going to throw a number out there. If you're at 50,000 revenue now, and you're like, all right, I hit that goal. Next up, coming for 6 figures. I'm coming for you. And you're excited about it. The same behavior that got you to 50,000 is not going to get you to 100,000. You want to know why? Because that's more scaling. And if you are doing everything yourself without automating these things and diversifying your options, you're not going to have the bandwidth for that. I almost worked myself into the hospital to learn that. So I'm sharing that from a hindsight is 2020 perspective so that you don't have to go in the hospital. Because no one wants to be in the hospital, especially right now. Samantha said social tends to only show the curated perfection, even in the mess. Oh, girl, I agree. I think maybe that's why my relationship with Instagram specifically doesn't work very well for me. Instagram is not my favorite. I'm trying. I really am. I'm trying to learn it. I've grown my followers and my engagement by like 1,000%. So I am doing well, but it's not my favorite because it is so surface level. It feels very, I don't want to say fake because I don't think fake is the word, but it's definitely curated. And that's kind of not how I roll. I'm kind of an oversharer kind of girl. Like you guys can ask me anything and I will flat out tell you exactly. I don't sugarcoat it. I don't make it look better than it is. And I think that's why Instagram and I are not besties. But I'm learning. I'm trying, working on it. So I don't know if I can show my office. Here, let me see if I can without completely destroying my camera. I have all my cables like wound so that they're not dripping back behind because my dogs will take them out. So let me see if I can show you my office because I'll show you how messy my office is. Whenever people come in, I'm like, I'm so sorry for the mess. And the truth is I clean my office a lot, but it just keeps collecting stuff. So between crafts and everything else. So here we go. Let's see. All right, so over here, that's my sewing mat. This is all craft stuff. That's my, over there is my paint cart. More craft stuff. There's my light. There's the crazy. So my sewing machine, making masks. And let's see. There's my vision board with my butter cookie sewing kit that everyone needs. Tape gun for when I'm sending stuff out. My favorite note cards. Those are all like business gifts. So this I can't quite reach. This corner white thing is all business stuff. So those are magazines that I've been published in, that whole middle section. And then I have gifts that go in swag bags, stuff like that. There's packaging stuff so that I can package stuff up. There's my pumpkins I was working on. Like, seriously, it's messy, y'all. It's messy. It's messy. Samantha said, love my mug. Good. I have kind of a cup snob. So y'all can see I'm pretty picky about that. And I send out mugs and cups to some of my students, and all of my clients get a stainless steel wine glass that has fun stuff printed on it. So fun, in fact, that my teenage son has decided that he needs one and now drinks everything out of it. And it's just messy. My desk is messy. My office is messy. I don't care. You don't like it? Cool. It's not yours. It's okay. So I think that is why Instagram is not necessarily my jam, because what I just showed you is not the Instagram worthy stuff, right? Like, that's not what people want to see. They want to see the perfectly cleaned offices. They want to see the inspo photos. And I'm like, you know what's inspirational to me is a woman who is kicking ass in her business. I don't fucking care what her office looks like. I want to surround myself with women who are lifting up other women and encouraging other women to embrace their value in their lives. And I don't care what their office looks like. That's inspiration to me. I don't care if your office is messy. I don't care if you have the perfect outfit on. So we got to diversify marketing and understand that, like, for instance, for me, Instagram is not necessarily my jam, but the algorithm is leaning really heavily towards Reels right now. So I'm going to take advantage of that, because if Instagram is going to give me a little boost for my engagement, hell yeah, I'll take it. Do I love it? No. Am I going to do it? Yeah. There are things you're not going to love about doing in your business. I don't love doing taxes at all, any kind of them. IRS taxes, sales taxes, state taxes, all the fucking taxes. I'm over it, but I have to, because I'm too cute for prison. So let me know in the comments if there are things in your business, and even more specifically in your marketing, that you know you should be doing, but you're not. Because we need to start adding more pieces under the marketing umbrella. And so many people just want to do one thing, and then they wonder why their business isn't taking off. Well, one thing is not the answer. Can you hire the other things out? Sure. But I really, 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 really recommend that you have a baseline understanding and a foundation of how they work first, so that you don't get screwed. Because there are a lot of things that people will take advantage of you on, because you don't know better. And I want you to know better. Samantha Jessa, she said email marketing. Okay. How many of you know you should be doing email marketing and you're not? Because my email marketing class will launch again within the month. I know that email is not as sexy because you don't get the immediate gratification that you get with social. I get that. Growing your list takes time. You're not going to get the likes overnight. You're not going to get all the comments overnight. It doesn't work that way. I get it. It's not as sexy. It's not as fun. It doesn't give us those dopamine hits, especially for any of us with ADHD. It doesn't give us what we want so much, right? But I'm telling you right now, much like any asset that you have in your life, your home likely has a couple of decades of payments on it. Your marriage probably has some time put into that. Anything else that's so worth having in your life takes some time to build. And email marketing is one of those things. Samantha said, I just can't stay consistent with it. So start small. So if you are someone, do you have your list built, Samantha? Let me know in comments if you have it built. If you have it built and you're like, I just don't know what to send, and consistency is a problem for me too. So I totally feel you on that. It is literally on my habits list in my planner to do my emails once a week because I forget. And then Sunday night, I'm like, oh shit, now it's a new week. I just forget. Samantha said very small, like 20 people. Yes. So just start small. Start with those 20 people. Because if you're not showing up for 20 people, why would you have more? Why would the universe, God, whatever you have, whatever you believe in, if you're not showing up for the 20 people you have, then why would you have more? So think about what you can send. I have emails done for you, email templates if you want them. It's businessstraightup.com/engaging emails done are my email templates. And there are 12 in that pack. So if you went twice a month, that's 6 months of emails and you can schedule them now. So batch your stuff, batch your emails. So if you use those templates, cool. If not, that's okay too. Write out, let's say 3 months worth of emails. And if you haven't been doing it very much, you can start with every other week, or you can go to every week, or you can do more. But start small, batch, write the emails. And remember, they don't have to be long. We're not talking about blog posts here. Your email should be feeding the other things. This is what we're talking about with the puzzle, right? So you have your website, which likely has some articles, some like about you, FAQs, galleries, stuff like that. And your email should be feeding that. Same with your social. They should all be feeding each other. Email can also feed social. Social can also feed email. All of them should be working together. It's like spaghetti. They're all intertwined. Spaghetti versus waffles, where they're all separate, right? So batch your emails, write out, let's say 3 months worth of emails. So however often you're going to email someone, you can start every other week and then go to weekly, whatever works for you. Write out, here, I'm going to give you this plan right now. Okay. Number 1, write out 3 months of emails for your list. Okay. So take an hour, write out 3 months of emails, point them to your website, show them your amazing work, point them to the articles that you've written, point them to your Facebook group, tell them why they should join. Write out 3 months of emails. That's step 1. Okay. And you can just write them in Evernote or a Google Doc. You don't have to go into your email stuff. You don't have to format them. Don't worry about making them pretty. Just write them out. Get it done. Okay. Write out 3 months of emails for your list. And then you're going to write out and schedule 3 months of social posts reminding people to join your list. So this can be scheduling Instagram. I don't know how far they let you schedule out. I run on a queue thing. So everything's queued up and the system just does it for me. But write out and schedule 3 months of social posts reminding people to join your list and tell them why they should join. What amazing offer do you have for them? What's your lead magnet? You have a checklist, you have a guide, you have a video. What do you have available for them? Why should they join your list? So write out and schedule 3 months of social posts reminding people to join your list. And then go in and schedule the 3 months of emails for your list. If you do this consistently, I'm curious to see how it would grow for you. Right now, I have on my photography Instagram, I have a ton of photographers that follow me there. I don't really know why. You'll get more from the other account, but okay. So they're following me there, which is fine. And right now I have every other week a reminder that there is another Instagram page because a lot of people don't know. They just found me. And then in the other week, so it goes reminder of the other Instagram email list, reminder of the other Instagram email list, so that people are consistently reminded to look at the other options that I have available. Because the reality is that social media reach is 3 to 6%. So that means even if you have 10,000 followers on Instagram, which most of us do not, I do not. Even if you have 10,000 followers on Instagram, only 3 to 6% of those people are seeing them. Chances are they're not going to see it again. You can run the same thing over and over again as long as you space it out, because not everyone is going to see every post. And chances are, if they're seeing them that often, it means that they engage with your comment. The algorithm says, hey, this person really likes to see your content, which means they're not going to care because they really like to see your content. Samantha said, I need to update my lead magnet too. It's 3 years old, but we love you. My lead magnet is 5 years old. So yes, update for sure. But at the same time, if it's evergreen, if the information is still good, don't let that stop you from doing the plan we just talked about. Write out, you know what? I'm going to break it down to 2 steps. We're going to add in the schedule to the first step. So write out and schedule 3 months of emails for your list. Do it ahead of time. Batch them ahead of time. They are going in the background. You don't even have to think about it. And then write out and schedule 3 months of social posts reminding people to join your list. Remind them once a week. And that includes in your group too. Samantha said it won't, just on the list. Yeah. There's a never ending to-do list. It's so funny. One of my assistants, when she worked with me in studio, she does my editing now, but she goes, doesn't it bother you that your to-do list is never checked off? And I'm like, no, because my to-do list becomes my brain dump, where I just put all the things I need to do. And then I choose, sorry, dog's going nuts. And then I choose what I need to do for the day. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a must get done today list to be a to-do list. There are just things you need to take care of. And it's okay if it doesn't happen immediately or right when you want to. Samantha said, is there something I saw about how to help make them not go to spam? Even my CRM is going to spam. So I've had some problems with my CRM going to spam lately as well. Someone shared a tool with me. I'm sorry, I don't remember offhand, but I'll try and get it for you, that you partner it with your CRM and it helps keep them out of the spam folder. Not really sure how that works. Still looking into that. But as far as the other emails, you need to have a welcome sequence so that when people sign up for your emails, they have a sequence of 5 to 8 emails that give them details. It's kind of like a, hey, how are you? Because when they sign up for your email, that's like the initial handshake, right? Like, yes, I would like to speak with you. And then the welcome sequence is going to be the, hey, what do you do? Oh, I do this. Oh, that sounds cool. Like, it's kind of the getting to know you phase. In your welcome sequence, you need to have instructions for whitelisting your emails, which means adding their name and email, or adding your name and email address into their contacts so that their email service provider says, hey, this person is important. And 2, create a GIF. And I can show you, maybe I should make a video on how to do this. It's very easy to do. It just seems difficult. So it's overwhelming and people don't do it. Create a GIF that shows people how to move the email in Gmail from promotions to the standard inbox. A lot of people don't even know that's there. And then what's happening is your emails could be going to promotions and they don't see them. So you have to tell people how to do this though. They're not going to think of it themselves, because most of the time they're worried about their own lives. It's not because they don't care about what you have. It's not because you suck and you're terrible. It's just they got their own lives to worry about. Hang on, let me make a list. Make a video of how to make a GIF for promotions tab in Gmail. Okay. And then I will make sure that my welcome sequence on my shop includes whitelisting instructions, because I do have a welcome sequence template available on my shop, which is at shopwithbrooke.com. Don't forget my name has an E on the end. And that should have the whitelisting instructions in it. I think it does, but I'll double check. And if it does not, then I'll just email it out to everyone. Samantha said, I love the app Water Dew for my to-do list. It only shows 6 things at a time. I don't know if I would like that. It would be less daunting, but I actually have separated my Asana into sections so that I can see today's big 3. And those are the 3 that I focus on. So, but I do like to see the others because they're little reminders in the back of my head. I don't know if I'd want to see that. Asana is just the brain dump, right? Because you got to get stuff out of your head. It is draining. I was just talking with one of my clients about having cleaners and how everyone talks about the physical energy required to clean your house. But the reality is that the mental energy behind some of this stuff is draining, especially for women, because we have so much emotional labor and mental energy that's spent on other things. We are the ones that know we're out of toilet paper. We need to order more. We are the ones that know, oh, hey, the dog's due for a vet appointment. That is all stuff that's taking up space in your brain. So learning how to free yourself from that stuff is crazy freeing and powerful. So I am going to end this here. Please let me know if there are any other questions in the chat, because I try to make these short, but sometimes we go long. It's okay. It's a beautiful thing. So let me know if there are any further questions. And if you guys need help with your business, please let me know. I really am happy to help. I know people say that, and then you ask them a question and they're like, why are you talking to me? Like, I've had that experience too, and it sucks, but I'm telling you right now, I will do everything in my power not to do that to you. I will say Facebook messages and I don't get along, but you can always email me, brooke@businessstraightup.com. And I really, really, really want to see you grow your business, because when money is in the hands of women, it impacts the entire community for the better. Study after study after study keeps showing that, because women help our community. We look after other people in our community, and that's a beautiful thing. So have an amazing rest of your day. I look forward to working with you. Look for the email marketing classes coming out soon, because you guys, we got to get this going. Batch it, get it done. Maybe we'll even have a prize for anyone who batches their next 6 months of emails. I'll send you a prize, because we got to get this done. You are so important. Your impact matters. There are people out there who need what you do. And I know so many of my students, and I used to think this way too, like, it's just pictures. Who cares? It's not just pictures. It's not. Because if it was just pictures, they could go to Walmart, or I guess Walmart doesn't have them anymore. They could go somewhere else. It's not just pictures. It's your experience. It's working with you. So it matters. You need to reach those people. You can't do that sitting by your computer and not emailing them and not socializing with them and not posting to them and not talking with them. Let's get you in front of the people you need to be working with. Have an amazing rest of your day. If you need help,